We have no chips. Not chips, I mean computer chips. These same chips are also used on phones, tablets, data servers, vehicles, heavy machines used in agriculture and manufacturing. Basically everything needed to keep businesses running while we battle this pandemic seems to have 9 lives. Without computer chips, our society as it's constituted today simply cannot function. The chip shortage is expected to last many years. And I know what you're thinking, why don't we just make more of these chips? It's not that simple. If it were, we wouldn't have a shortage. There are 2 important things chip needs: gold and an incredibly sophisticated manufacturing process to turn that gold into a chip. Worldwide, the annual manufacture of communication products alone uses $21 billion worth of gold. And that's just for communication devices. We haven't even factored in chips used in data servers, manufacturing machines, and other tools. Add this to the 1,400 steps in the overall manufacturing process for semiconductor wafers. It can take as long as 20 weeks to complete advanced chips. Fabs can be used on many different types of materials through the fabrication. And we used to make a lot of chips, but difficulty in getting gold and continuous increase in the cost of maintaining people pushed the use around the globe. Over the decades, the percentage of chips made inside the United States has actually dwindled. At one time, 37% of all computer chips were made in the US. Now it's just 12%. Today, the vast majority of the computer chips that are used around the globe are made in Asia, China, Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan specifically. That's where the trouble begins. We're so dependent on someone else and we're competing against the rest of the world. The head of IBM is telling us that it could last a few years. The boss of the US tech giant IBM has said computer chip shortage could last 2, maybe 4 years. Its president, Jim Whitehurst, told the BBC it could be a few years before the situation improves. CNBC could persist into 2023. Glenn O'Donnell, a vice president research director at advisory firm Forrester, believes the shortage could be for years. The problem is some of the biggest companies, they need these chips. Apple needs them for their iPhones, and it's projected that they could lose billions of dollars in sales simply because of the lack of these chips. The impact of the auto industry will be even more dramatic. According to NBC News, auto industry revenues will be down $110 billion in 2021 alone because of lack of chips. Obviously, this is not something we want to have in our country, and we can't control it. But this is information that we can use to protect our future. What we know is that there's a shortage in gold and there'll be more of a need for it. So get your hands on some gold and it's only going to become more valuable. Revisit your portfolio and make sure you're building up for a retirement that you have always wanted and determine how much gold you need to secure your retirement. Call us at Noble Gold Investments. We are here to help.
If you're interested in investing in precious metals, and you want to talk to a no-hassle representative that has experience in physical metal, give us a call. Phone number is 877-646-5347. Our phone lines are always open, and we're happy to answer any of your questions.